to another episode of the Diaries, episode 39. I was gonna break down some numbers on a new funnel that we're running in this episode, but I felt like it was a little bit pointless because we only kind of launched it over the last few days and the data isn't significant enough to kind of give any learning, I suppose, other than talking about kind of like my plans for it. So I'll probably do like an update next week or the week after when we've got some like better data to work with, and it could be a more interesting video, which leaves me to try and come up with something to speak about in this video. So yeah, I know in the last episode we basically talking about like how I can do better at the stuff that I'm marketing with. Writing better emails, writing better copy, not being lazy and just kind of like reusing email templates or good emails that have worked previously. And that's what I've been working on, kind of like rewrote. I can't even remember specifically what I talked about in the last video, but I rewrote basically like our main funnel right now, like the evergreen funnel is we have like a lead magnet that goes to, why is this freaking out? Lead magnet that goes to like a low ticket workshop, and then it goes to like a more high ticket coaching program. And obviously we've got email sequences in both of these sections. So I basically rewrote those email sequences. We also changed out the low ticket product. So we have like a couple of different workshops that we've hosted over the last year. And the first one we ever did has been the one that we're basically driving most of the traffic to. So when someone downloads our lead magnet from social media, we will push them into that workshop. Now, we've changed it to be the other workshop that we did. There's a few reasons why. Number one, I think that it's actually could be the way in the marketing that we're using it anyway, it could be more relevant to the lead magnet. So I think what we'll find is that the conversions increase from lead magnet to low ticket. And then also as well, the price is lower. So the issue with the first low ticket, I think it was $47, which I know isn't a lot of money, but it is bordering on, maybe just a little bit too much for someone to just spontaneously buy. Obviously, I know people sell higher than that, but that's my thought process anyway. Especially when you're running ads to stuff, you really want the first offer to be as low as possible, really. You'll see a lot of low ticket products is like $7, $17, or like $27. The new low ticket is $27. Because our thinking is like our conversion from the low ticket to the high ticket is okay. Like it's not too bad. The issue is, I don't personally believe, and maybe again, it's like my marketing needs to improve, but if you take into account the size of our audience and the size of our email list, we should be making a lot more sales of this low ticket. Like people should be buying all the time. And like we are getting like daily sales, but it's not like bringing in a ridiculous amount of money. But it's not even about the money, it's about the customers. Like I want to get customers, and then our customers buy our higher ticket program. And the conversion from low ticket to high ticket's been okay. But like I said, the problem is we're just not getting like huge volumes from the low ticket product. So I'm hoping this is going to make like a significant change where we lower the price. Hopefully the new offer is a bit more relevant to the lead magnet and then should, increase conversion. So that plus the lowering of the price really should, I think, get us a load more customers. Because again, the low ticket isn't about making money, brings in whatever, I don't know, 5K a month or something like that. It's nothing, right? So like, it's not about how much money we make from the low ticket. It's about how many customers we get. So if we can make a cheaper lower ticket product, get more customers, I think overall we'll make a load more money because those people we can start selling the high ticket. I say high ticket, it's a 1K program. So it's not super high ticket. It's not high ticket at all. For some people, it's mid ticket, I suppose. Should probably change that to an M. The mid-ticket program is 1K. So yeah, that's kind of like the thought process, the goal. And we've also, the new funnel that I'm running is taking this $27 product and running ads to it as well. Because again, we were running ads to the $47 workshop, and just, we were like breaking even a little bit, but it just, I don't know. It didn't feel like we were in good momentum. So I think the last month we lost like $1,000 or something like that. So again, it's fine. Like it's only $1,000, but it wasn't, I couldn't confidently spend more money on it because it wasn't profitable. And because of that, it wasn't making that many sales. And therefore it wasn't bringing in that many, high or mid-ticket buyers. So similar to the organic, honestly. So what we've done, started running ads to the $27 product instead, and that's already looking better. Obviously, it's cheaper, so you're going to get more sales. And I don't know, I feel like the momentum is a lot better versus the $47 one. So yeah, I'll probably explain that funnel and review the numbers with you guys on a future video. So that wasn't what I was planning on speaking about because I got these arrows on the left-hand side. But I've also done some reflecting over the past week as well, just around, and this is like a lesson that I obviously already know, and we all already know it. But sometimes, you need to be reminded more than you need to be taught. And sometimes you just have to keep relearning the lessons. And not because I'm like being stupid and making the same mistake over and over again, although I kind of am, but it's kind of like, this is like the path to success, right? Bear with me in my drawings. But sometimes when we're on the path to success, just naturally as like things happen in life, you can start to revert back off. And all it takes is just this point here, just to kind of like have a word with yourself and be like, no, you just need to like refocus and like, you need to get back to, doing the right things. And then it comes back down, right? And then you go along and then just naturally again, you'll come off and then, so you get the point. And what I found is there's a few different things over the past week that I've realized that like, okay, I need to get better at this. So number one was I kind of stopped doing the deep uninterrupted work in the morning. I got into the habit of I'm still like getting up early, whatever, because I like to work in the morning, but it wasn't productive time in the morning. For the most of towards the end of last year, I was really productive in terms of I would wake up and I would, as everyone teaches, I'm not saying anything brand new here, but as everyone teaches or talks about, wake up, do your deep work, no notifications, no emails, no messages, just, if it's writing copy, writing email sequences, writing sales pages, whatever it is, get that really deep work done in the morning. And it was a point where I was getting really consistent with that and it was really good. But since, the last month, I've kind of just for whatever reason, not consciously stopped doing it. And I would, come on my laptop at 6 a.m. and I'd just get distracted. I was feeling a bit of lack of motivation. So instead of trying to tackle a big task, like writing new copy for a sales page, I would maybe just reply to some crappy customer service emails instead. That definitely didn't need my attention at that time in the morning. And I just got kind of into that habit. So this is kind of I feel like the last few weeks has been a bit of this. So what I feel like I've done anyway now this week is kind of recalibrated a little bit. And, I'm back down on the smooth path. So that's the first thing. The second thing as well is focus in terms of what am I actually working on? So for example, everyone has seen the diagram. This isn't the diagram, but the diagram is, it's you can either focus on 4 different things or just focus on one thing and go further. Now, obviously, I'm in a situation right now where I've got the agency, I've got this business, and then I also have I have basically one other collaboration offer that's similar to this business where we split the business 50-50. So there's 3 businesses I'm trying to grow, basically. Well, the agency, just being transparent, I'm not actively growing the agency. We still have clients. We've got a big launch for one of our biggest clients, but I'm not actively looking to grow the agency, but it does take a little bit of time. I'll be honest, really doesn't take that much time. Team are handling a lot of the stuff, which is friggin' awesome. We're doing a big launch for one of our clients right now. And, I'm still in Slack every day, like overseeing stuff, answering questions, making sure I'm there to help everyone. But, I'm not actually doing any of the work, which is nice. But I'm not actively looking to grow it, but it's still something that's there that is, taking up mental capacity at points. Then I've got this business. So say that's the agency. I've got this business. I've got another collaboration offer. And then I've also just been getting a little bit of shiny object syndrome, being like, could we launch this collaboration offer, but launch it in a different market? Because the influencer that I collab with has a few different channels and markets and even languages that he has audiences in. So I'm like, should we launch this offer to this one? Because this is probably going to be more lucrative, less competition. And then I'm like, if he doesn't want to do this, then I could actually launch my own version of the offer into that market and just do it myself because it's going to make money. And I'm like, trying to make a load of money with a load of different things. And I know this is again, business 101. Fucking stop getting distracted, even if you think something could be a lot more money. Focus on the one thing. And, I'm not going to focus on the one thing. I'm not going to give up, I'm not going to give up the collaboration offers. I'm not going to quit the agency because I really enjoy working with some of the clients that we have left. But it was a reminder to fuck the shit. This shit is not, I don't need to go into different markets, even if, again, I could make money. Just focus on the stuff I've currently got going, make it better and improve it. And it's especially true for this business that I've been working on. I had a word with myself, just being like, look, you got a good opportunity here. Because right now there's a lot of opportunity with this. Number one, business partnerships can be difficult. I've had a few different ones in the past where they kind of we started, but then it ended pretty soon because it just wasn't the right fit. And you hear a lot of horror stories about business partnerships. So you got to be careful about getting into business partnerships. I'm very lucky. I really love working with my business partner. She's awesome. And we complement each other extremely well. She has an audience, but she's not marketing or tech interested whatsoever. She didn't even have a funnel before we started working with each other, but she has a good size audience and she's good at the coaching and helping the clients. I'm everything that she's not. So the skills complement each other really well. Similar, I think background, we're just similar. We're not similar people, actually. We're very different, but I don't know, complements each other very well. And we're on the same page with what we want out of business and what we want out of our life. So it's really fucking good. And those types of partnerships don't come around very often. The other collaboration partner, I love this guy, but he's bigger. He's got a lot more shit going on. He's not hard to work with in terms of a hard person to work with. He's good to work with, but he's just busier. And he's probably, he is the more dominant one. Even though we split the business 50-50, he's definitely more dominant in terms of it's always me pushing to get stuff done or pushing for us to do stuff. Whilst he's got a million different things going on, different businesses, different projects, and therefore he's a bit more spread. With this collaboration offer, this business that we're talking about, my business partner's all in on it. And even though this collaboration offer has made me personally more money in a shorter amount of time, I kind of think this is if there's going to be a longer term play, it's probably this one. And again, this is a good opportunity because we're growing right now. Content is doing extremely well. We're getting lots of leads through. So anyway, I'm rambling here, fucking hell. My point is I had a word with myself and I was like, look, I've not been focusing on this business as much as I should. If I'm saying I want to build this into, if we want to be clearing $100K a month profit per month, then I can't just say that and then fucking spend 5 hours a week on it. I'm not going to build $1 million profit business a year by fucking working on it 5 hours a week. And I know I'm swearing, so sorry if you get offended, but it's just the way I speak. So that's my point. I've been fucking around a little bit. And again, it's not conscious. It's not like I've been like, oh, I can't be bothered working on that business. It's just I've been going along doing my thing. Other projects happen, made a little bit of money somewhere else. And I'm like, oh shit, no, I need to recalibrate and actually start focusing a little bit more. And this is why, I've gone through and like reworked all these email sequences because these are all pretty much set up. So I could have just kept them going. But I'm like, no, I need to improve them. I need to work on it every day. I need to be more relentless. I need to split test, optimize, change, edit, and just really be on top of things more. Because I felt like maybe over the past month, I've not been putting the energy into this business that is required to grow a successful business. So I stopped, getting distracted with all these extra projects that could potentially make money, but would just add a load more work. And even though right now, this business isn't making the type of money that I want it to make, I think it's still an incredible opportunity and I should put my focus there. That's my thoughts anyway of right now. So that's where I'm at. That's what I've been working on. That's what I've been working through. And yeah, maybe that was useful. Maybe it wasn't, but I appreciate you guys watching anyway. And I'll catch you on the next one.